Good morning, happy Monday, Motivation Monday. I'm feeling a little bit of a spirit of defeat. Some are feeling just all the heaviness of what this pandemic has bestowed upon most of us, in the sense of, hey, the politicians aren't doing their job. They are stalling. They are bickering back and forth like, children in a sandbox, while, stimulus unemployment is at a halt, while other stimulus funds that people need right now are at halt. They need to get it together. So just like most of us are feeling that sentiment, yes. You have the right to feel. So I'm going to jump right into the things that I need to talk about, because so many people are hurting right now. A lot of people need assistance with figuring out how to stop evictions, pay bills, and I need you to share. Those on YouTube, I need you to subscribe. Click on the alert button and share with a friend. All those others on social media, make sure you share with a friend. Remember that sharing is caring, and a lot of people need this information. I just came off of having an amazing weekend. I was on 95.1 FM Chicago with Dana Devine, and we were talking about finance issues and dealing with the pandemic, the SBA grants, fraud and other things. Yes, I was out on the water. I enjoyed it. I just had an amazing weekend. But you know what? There's some people out there who say, hey, she's out there, chilling and everything like that. We're in the midst of a pandemic. Yes, but when I'm moving around, I have my face mask on. I am social distancing. I have seen so many people having all these parties. They're all turned up. Ain't nobody have on no mask, nothing. I don't turn up like that, because it is my duty to make sure that I stay healthy, because I'm around so many people and dealing with business and everything. I get tested for coronavirus consistently to make sure that I am coronavirus free, because the last thing that I want to do is pass that on to somebody that I love, somebody that I care about, and that includes my clients too. So a lot of people have gone through the midst in the storms in their life, and this pandemic will end up being one of those where you can go through the fire and not smell like smoke. So let me be a testimony to those that, hey, no matter what it looks like right now, you can win. No matter what opposition and the weight that you have on your shoulders, that you can continue to walk in power and strength. And remember that what God has instilled in you, that power, that strength, there's no devil on earth or in hell that can stop you when you have made up your mind and you set forth to do greatness. Okay, so if you miss the radio show in Chicago on 95.1, no worries. They invited Miss Toy back. So the producers loved me. I love being on the show. So I will be on 95.1 FM in Chicago. Again, most likely in a few weeks, I've been invited to be on another podcast. I want to give a shout out to the Purpose Party Radio talk show by Bridget. I will be on her show later this month. There's a few others I had not jotted down, so please forgive me. And also Mocha Mom Magazine. I will be in her virtual magazine coming up. So I thank God for all the opportunities that have come forth, because I let people know you have to work. You have to work hard, okay, in order to build an empire, in order to succeed. You can't just think that things are going to come to you. You can't just hustle people and think that those things are going to last, okay? When you work hard for what you're getting, it will last. And whatever you have to work with, even if it may seem little, It may seem minimal. Whatever you have to work with it. Put a little faith on it and pray and watch it grow. I did not start out with a silver spoon in my mouth. I did not have a trust fund. I did not have college savings. I was on a hope and a prayer in starting my businesses, and they have grown and prospered, because of belief in God, support from people in the neighborhood. I started off in the neighborhood, okay? I truly am passionate about my work and helping people, and that is my mission. That is my ministry, and no haters around can stop me because I'm a fierce woman, and I'm going to continue to support other sisters in business, other brothers in business. Whatever information you need to succeed, I'm here to give it to you. Whatever information you need to succeed in your life right now, like the information I'm about to give you, I will continue to do it. I'm not a person who stands on a pedestal and looks at other people and picks, oh, this is wrong with this person, this is wrong with that person, they're not doing this right, they're not doing that right, and oh, they should be. No, that's not me. My whole thing is, look, I'm about to give you some information in order to increase your life. Once again, I'm about to give you some information to increase your life. I want you to do better. I want you to live better. Okay? I didn't know most of this information growing up. Okay? I'm not blaming anybody for it. Hey, so along my way, I have learned different things. I have gone through different things in order to be a testimony and in order to help other people. So at all times, I am humble. Once again, at all times, I am humble, and I'm going to bless a few people at the end of this video. Okay, so getting down to the nitty gritty. Once again, there were a lot of phone calls coming through regarding the SBA grants. I've heard multiple horror stories on how people have gotten scammed in getting that $10,000 grant. Didn't know what people were putting on applications. Unfortunately, they had paid people $2,000, $3,000, and some people had businesses and they didn't. Some lady said, I was listening to you in Chicago on the radio, girl, and I was about to get out of my car and I heard you, and I said, oh my God, that's me. That's me. This woman is saving me from going to prison. She stopped. She actually gave me a call, and we had a deep discussion on how she can be saved from legal action. So once again, I'm not going to go on and on about the SBA fraud. Mostly everybody knows what's up on that tip right now. Yes, you can go to prison for 2 years and have additional fines. They do have the SBA, so the SBA does have a task force out. They are arresting people. I do have inside information of people who have been arrested by the feds, and they're going to keep on doing it. So I suggest you send the money back. That's always going to be my resolution. No matter if you give me a call and tell me your whole story, it all goes back to give the money back. That's it, period. So if you want to give the money back, go to my website, SetFreetax Pro, click on SBA Legal. On that page is the SBA address, their phone number, and I'm going to give out their phone number. It's 1-800-827-5722. Okay, now if you need some legal advice, okay, these people are just there to give you legal advice on your situation with the SBA fraud. Okay, that's it. Their number is 1-800-514-3010, extension 202. If you want to send them an email, instead of speaking to someone on the phone, you can send an email, give them your situation, and they will be able to assist you. Once again, these people have nothing to do with the SBA, just like I have nothing to do with the SBA. I'm just giving out helpful information in order to save you from being locked up from your kids, locked up from your family, being prohibited from federal funds, that is food stamps, federal student loans, cash aid, FHA loans, and the list goes on and on, how this measly little $10,000 grant could actually ruin your life. So that information is out to you. Do with it as you please. Moving on. Okay, for those people, just get ready. Okay, the politicians, they're playing the little games right now in the sandbox and seem like they can't get it together, but they will get it together because they know that people are suffering right now, and at least a direct stimulus of $1,200 has to come through, whether it's $1,200, $2,000, $500 per dependent, or $1,500 per dependent. No matter what, it has to happen. It's going to happen. They're just taking their sweet time. So get ready. So if you haven't filed your 2019 taxes, you're going to need to do so. If your 2018 taxes does not have the additional dependents that you may have claimed in 2019. So you don't want to miss out on that additional dependent if they weren't on your 2018 taxes, because in this round of the stimulus, they're going off of 2019 taxes, not 2018. The only time that they're going to go off of 2018 taxes is if you did not file 2019, and you will lose out if there were additional dependents on that 2019 taxes that you may need to file. So if you need to do so, go to setfreetaxpro.com, and I have a special for $149. Once again, setfreetaxpro.com. Okay, and speaking about this stimulus, let's talk about the unemployment stimulus of $600. As we know, that is at a halt. That's one of the major items that the Republicans and Democrats are going back and forth over. Now, they are taking such a long time. States like California and other major states are looking into doing their own $600 stimulus. Unfortunately, California is one of many states who has a high unemployment rate. They actually reported that up to 60% of people in California are on unemployment, and in certain places in Southern California, those numbers are even higher. So yes, California lawmakers need to do something, because there's some people who are getting unemployment as low as $100. That $600 stimulus was a huge boost. So think about it, $700 weekly, now going to $100 a month. I don't know anybody in California who could really survive even off of $1,000 a month. One tiny bedroom, even in a bad area, is like $1,500, $1,600, for goodness sakes. So anyway, understand the fact that, state lawmakers are working on something in the midst of our, federal lawmakers going through all their shenanigans. Okay, so the other thing is, need to talk about evictions. Okay, there are some people, who took advantage of the facts of the laws that said, hey, you don't have to pay rent for a few months, we got you, okay? And some people, could pay their rent, but they decided not to because they said, hey, you could hold off on your rent. So now they're scrambling because they've screwed off all this money and not paid any rent over the last 2 to 3 months. Why'd you do that? You shouldn't have done that. Look, what they were saying is they were giving you time to pay your rent over time, not like you're living rent-free for 3 or 4 months. Like, that can't happen. Okay, they were giving you time, so now everything is just piled up, and these landlords want thousands and thousands of dollars, and people are saying, hey, I don't have that type of money, and they're being evicted. I'm sorry about, the situation, but some people have to manage their funds better. And unfortunately, their kids are suffering for the actions that they took. But here we go. I have some information. So if you're facing eviction and you need help, go to needhelppayingbills.com. Once again, needhelppayingbills.com. Okay, if you are not internet savvy, for some, you're sharing this information and they're like, hey, I don't know how to go on that website, you can call 1-877-541-7905. Once again, 877-541-7905. That's needhelppayingbills.com. If you're being evicted, you also can contact legal aid. They can figure out how they can assist you. Legal aid is in every major city, normally at the courthouse or somewhere around. You can go to legalaid.com. The other website is rentassistance.us, rentassistance.us, to assist you with evictions. Another website that can assist in stopping your eviction is federalfinancialrelief.com. federalfinancialrelief.com. Make sure you share this information with a friend. I'll go through it one more time. If you're facing eviction and need help paying bills, facing eviction or needing help paying bills, go to needhelppayingbills.com, federalfinancialrelief.com, rentassistance.usa, or contact your local legal aid office within any major city, or go to legalaid.gov. So, going through these previous weeks, God has continued to bless me in order to, help other people. That's my thing at all times. That's what I'm about, helping other people, giving out valuable information. So along the way, many people, when I came out with that SBA fraud video like about a month ago, before the news started reporting what was going on and all these other videos started surfacing, people are like, hey, you just saved me from going to jail. You just saved me a whole lot of trouble. And they're like, how much do I owe you? And I'm like, you don't owe me anything. Like, I'm just here simply to give you information. However, people have decided to send me love gifts. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for blessing me. So I'm turning some of that money, and I have some right here, okay? People have sent me love gifts. Once again, I don't charge people for this information. I charge for my services, but I don't charge for information. They have blessed me tremendously. So I'm going to turn that money around, and I'm going to bless a few people today. So if you are struggling, you don't have any food in your refrigerator, I'm going to bless some people with $50 to $100. I don't do Cash App. Okay? Cash App, I've lost a lot of money with them. When something goes wrong, you can't find anybody on the phone. They want to send emails. I don't play with my money like that. So if you send me a direct message on Messenger, I really don't need to hear all about your situation as far as why you need the money. I just trust and believe that you're telling the truth. Once again, I trust and believe that you're telling the truth, because my money is not to be spent on alcohol. It's not to be spent on drugs, weed, etc. I don't play like that. I want my money to go to somebody who needs formula for their kids, diapers for their kids, or a little food to make it for the week, to help keep the electric on, the gas on, the water. You feel me? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so just send me a message on Messenger, or send me a quick text at 562. People are calling right now. All right. Send me a text at 562-646-6185 if you are in true need, not just wanting to do extras with my money. Once again, I don't play like that. Okay, so I love you all. God bless you. And once again, stay encouraged. And don't have the spirit of defeat. God has you. It's through, the roughest times that you find out how strong that you truly are. His hand is up on you. And I'm telling you that not just to say something. I'm telling you that because that is my testimony. God has held my hand, and I have held his hand all throughout everything, through the most turmoil that I've been in all my life. And he never left me. He has allowed me to see greater. He's allowed me to be with the best, around the best. He has blessed me abundantly. And trust and believe that the God I serve, okay, you are his child too. And those blessings that I have gotten also can be and will be blessings coming upon you. Okay? He doesn't discriminate in his blessings. So Continue to throw those praises up. Don't forget about God. Remember, don't forget about God, and just don't call him when you need him at all times. Give him glory and praise, because he is the one that keeps you. And once again, if you need any assistance, go to my website at setfreetaxpro.com for tax services, for SBA important information on how to give that money back. Don't forget. Okay, and if you need credit repair services, other issues, go to setfreecreditrepair.com. Take care, be blessed, be strong, and there is a great fighter in you. This is Toyicha with Set Free Tax Pro. Remember to subscribe on my YouTube channel. All right, God bless you all and have a fabulous day.